And news just coming in, it could be a setback for India's NSG bid. China has said NSG is still divided. The Seoul meeting may be too early for India's entry. Yesterday, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj had said India was hopeful of getting membership to the nuclear suppliers group. Let's listen in to Sushma Swaraj. I will get you more on that story.
जहाँ तक चाइना का सवाल है, चाइना भारत की सदस्यता का विरोध नहीं कर रहा। चाइना क्राइटेरिया, प्रोसेस आदि की बात कर रहा है। और मुझे ये कहते हुए बहुत संतोष है कि 2008 में वेवर लेते समय जो कमिटमेंट्स, जो प्रतिबद्धताएं हमने की थी, हमने केवल उन्हीं को पूरा नहीं किया, हम उससे भी एक कदम आगे गए हैं। इसलिए अभी जब विदेश सचिव भी गए थे तो उन्होंने भी बातचीत में यही कहा कि आप हमारे बारे में क्राइटेरिया की बात करने के बजाय क्रेडेंशियल्स की बात करें तो अच्छा है। जहां तक भरोसे का सवाल है, मुझे लगता है अभी 23 तारीख में समय है और हम आशावादी हैं कि हम चीन को भी इसमें मनाने में कामयाब हो जाएंगे।
India Today's Anant Krishnan now joins me from Beijing for more on this story. Also with me is my colleague Smita Sharma in Delhi. Anant, what are indications from China? I'll try and reestablish that. Yes, Anand, go on.
Yeah, hi Gaurav, I think I just lost you. Well, it's a very clear statement from China today. It's a bit of a surprise considering what we just heard from External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj yesterday. What Beijing was saying today is that the issue of India's entry was written on the agenda of the meeting in Seoul, which is something of a surprise. And Beijing said that it had conveyed to Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar when he was here on his under-the-radar trip that it was something that the NSG was still divided on. So Beijing very clear just days before the Seoul meeting that this is something that might not happen for India.
Might not happen for India yet is what Beijing says in the Seoul meeting. Is it because of criteria? Is it because of credentials? Is it because of Pakistan? Any reasons?
Well, there is possibly a combination of all of the above, as you just said. And there's a sense in Beijing that probably they feel that this pressure was building and this meeting was something that was coming perhaps too early as far as they saw. So you have the sense that they left the door open, saying that, well, they weren't opposed to India per se, but they just wanted the NSG to have a consensus on all non-NTG countries coming on board. So it's very likely that they may revisit this issue, and possibly what they are saying is perhaps this year's plenary is something that's too early. But of course, we have to wait and see if this might go down to the wire and if India can pull off what it did in 2008 at the last minute. Well, there's still, I guess Indian officials could still be optimistic that that's still a possibility.
Okay. India, of course, working the phone lines and India getting friends to work the phone lines. Smita, Russia is campaigning for India, Britain campaigning for India, the United States campaigning for India, and India is working round the clock. So is this a setback or is it too soon? We could still get some good news, Smita.
This is a reality check, Gaurav, especially also for friends and colleagues in media who jumped the gun by saying that NSG is a done deal. Or of Sushma Swaraj, who sounded a bit more optimistic yesterday. NEA sources still saying that they are cautiously optimistic at this point, because technically speaking, the agenda of the meeting could well be decided by Seoul since it's being held there, along with the other to China as well. But, as Anant was mentioning, that this could simply go down to the wire. Like in 2008, there was a point in time when then President Hu Jintao was actually avoiding calls from the Indian top leadership. George W. Bush had to step in himself, personally had to make calls. Condoleezza Rice had to make calls to the then foreign minister in China, Yang Jiechi. And with the Chinese, really things have to go down. You cannot be sure till the last minute, till the things are done. So that Narendra Modi meeting with Xi Jinping in Tashkent just a day prior to the plenary meeting, that could also help turn around things if by the time there are some more calls that are made in from Moscow and Washington DC as well. So all fingers crossed at this moment, but perhaps not much can be said absolutely on a basis of surety.
But clearly it's not over till it's over. India still cautiously optimistic. Anant Krishnan in Beijing, Smita Sharma in Delhi for the moment.